General Science, Chapter 11, Work and Energy. The girl is lifting her bag. A man is carrying a heavy log. The nail is being hammered. We see that the position of some of the objects have changed. That is, these objects are displaced. When an object is displaced by applying a force on it, work is said to be done. More work is done for the same displacement when more force is applied to do the work. If the same force is applied for more displacement, more work is done by the force. When the applied force is the same, more work is done when there is greater displacement. In other words, for measuring the work, both the force and the displacement must be considered. The relationship between work and energy. The boy in the picture has applied a force to the toy car. Work has been done because the force applied to the car has caused displacement. In other words, transformation of the boy's energy into work has taken place through the applied force. Run around the ground with your friends. Can your friends run as many rounds as you can? Do all the friends have the same capacity for running? Your friends will complete either more or less rounds than the number of rounds you complete. The number of rounds will not be the same. Some will get tired on completing 2 rounds, while others will get tired on completing 3 or 4 rounds. You can complete only as many rounds as you have the capacity for. The capacity to do work is called energy. Do you know? The units of work and energy are the same. Work and energy are both measured in the unit named Joule in SI, System International Units. Forms of energy. A. Mechanical energy. The energy used for doing mechanical work is called mechanical energy. There are 2 types of mechanical energy, namely potential energy and kinetic energy. What will happen as a result of the action in the picture? The rubber band is released after stretching it. A stone is held in the rubber of a catapult. The rubber is stretched and released. In the above examples, we see that when the rubber of a catapult is stretched and released, it comes back to the original state and the stone flies off. Similarly, when the spring of a toy is wound and then released, the toy starts playing. When water stored at a height is made to fall on a wheel, the wheel starts rotating. In each of these actions, displacement takes place, which means that work is done. From where is the energy obtained to do this work? The energy which is stored in an object due to a specific state or position of that object is called potential energy. In the game of marbles, from where does one marble get energy to set another marble in motion? While playing carom, from where does the striker get the energy to make the pieces move? We give energy to the marble or the striker and set them in motion. The energy obtained from motion is called kinetic energy. Potential energy is obtained due to position and kinetic energy by motion. Heat energy. The earth receives heat in proper quantities from the sun. That is how an atmospheric temperature favorable to the living world is maintained. Heat is a form of energy. Sunlight contains heat energy. Heat is produced by burning of fuel. Heat energy is used in the kitchen all the time. Heat is measured in the unit calorie. Light energy. We have learned that plants make their own food with the help of sunlight. It means that light energy is transformed into the energy in food. Plants and animals use this food for doing their work. It means that light is a form of energy. Sound energy. You might have seen the glass panes of windows crack due to a loud noise. Similarly, sound is used to control the movements of some toy cars. This means that some work is done by sound. It tells us that sound is a form of energy. Chemical energy. When wood burns, we get heat and light. Sometimes we hear a crackling sound as well. What makes this happen? The energy stored in wood is emitted in various forms through chemical action. Also, it is due to the chemical action in the lead acid battery that electrical energy is produced. The energy obtained through chemical action is called chemical energy.